Good afternoon, boys.
Good afternoon, sir.
So we continue from where we have left after your holiday. I hope you worked on different varieties of crosses about these Mendelian disorders so that your understanding will be perfect. And after having completed phenylketonuria, which is a mental disorder, now we go to another one that's called thalassemia. So any person suffering due to thalassemia will look like this. This is the phenotypical features of what we call syndrome, abnormal person. Okay. Now, why this happens? It is a autosomal linked recessive blood disease. It is blood disease related to blood. And why it happens? It's because of autosomal recessive gene. And it is transmitted from unaffected carrier, that is heterozygous condition. Like if you remember from your memory, recollect from your memory, we said capital T, small t is heterozygous. Similarly, in case of hemophilia, we said X capital H, X small h is heterozygous. Whereas homozygous, if both the alleles are of same nature and they are together present, then we say homozygous. If the alleles are of different, one dominant, one recessive, then heterozygous. So basically it is transmitted, this disease is transmitted from unaffected carrier, okay, parents to the offsprings. And what for this is? It is due to mutation or deletion. Now in previous class I said mutation is all of a sudden change taking place, change that happens all of a sudden, and that change is because of deletion. We were talking about addition, deletion, subtraction, inversion, like that. So this is basically because of deletion of a particular gene, deletion of a particular part of the chromosome, particular part of the chromatid. Okay, so it is basically a mutation, and mutation results in deletion, and deletion results in autosomal linked recessive blood disease. Okay, and it results in reduced synthesis of one of the alpha or beta globin chains of hemoglobin. It is basically hemoglobin related one. Where is hemoglobin? Where is hemoglobin?
RBC,
In the
sir.
RBC, red blood cells or erythrocytes we say. So this hemoglobin mainly constitutes iron. Iron is the main thing, Fe. So this Fe combines with oxygen that we inhale and forms oxyhemoglobin, I said in my previous classes. Presence of oxyhemoglobin indicates purity of the blood. Whereas here, because of this deletion, there is reduced synthesis of alpha and beta globin chains of hemoglobin. This results in abnormal hemoglobin. That means there is a distortion in the structure of the hemoglobin molecule, and that results in anemia. What is anemia? Yes, Rakesh? What is anemia? It is not a mia. Correct, no? Rakesh?
Yes.
Then if it is not a mia, ये क्या होता है? Yeah. Yes, Vivek. Vivek.
Lack of blood.
Lack of blood. See, if somebody says lack of blood, I don't think that boy is biology boy.
Lack of RBC.
Yeah, it is. You should say,
Lack of
yes,
RBC.
it is lack of hemoglobin, in fact. And in particular, iron content comes down. Like many a time when person undergoes blood test, the pathologist gives a report saying that hemoglobin level is 6 milligrams, 12 milligrams, 14 milligrams per 100 ml. So normally when it is about 12, doctor says it's okay, good, healthy. 14, 15, 16, very healthy. Something like 6, 5, 4, then very, very low levels of iron in the hemoglobin. That results in anemia. What is anemia? Severely weakness. Very, very weak. Even for sitting, for lying down on the bed, you feel weak. And why does that happen? It's because of lack of oxyhemoglobin in the blood. Hemoglobin, having iron, cannot combine with oxygen that we are inhaling. Hence, there is, in the absence of oxyhemoglobin, the glucose that is formed in every cell at the end of digestion cannot get oxidized. When glucose plus oxygen combines, all of us know 36 ATPs are produced in every cell. And ATPs are adenosine triphosphates. They are energy currency of the cell. If energy currency is not there, then how do you get strength? That is the question. So, in the absence of oxygen, glucose cannot get oxidized and 36 ATPs will not be released. Hence, the person becomes weaker and weaker and weaker. So, that's what exactly happens in thalassemia. So, it's a quantitative problem, like synthesis of few globin molecules. And sickle cell anemia is a qualitative problem, synthesis of an incorrectly functioning globin. When we say quantitative, it is measurable. Qualitative, you can feel it. You can feel the symptoms. That is the difference between quantity and quality. Okay. So, based on the chain affected, thalassemia is of two types, depending on whether alpha chain of hemoglobin is affected or beta chain is affected. It is named as alpha thalassemia, beta thalassemia. So, depending upon which chain is getting affected. So, here production of alpha globin chain is affected, and that is the reason why we are calling it as alpha thalassemia. It is controlled by two closely linked genes, that is HbA1 and HbA2 on chromosome 16 of each parent. You see, since we are talking of autosomal disorder, it has to be between 1 to 44, isn't it? 45, 46 are allosomes, sex chromosomes. So, this is in 1 to 44 chromosomes, there is a defect on 16th chromosome. And the defect is because of mutation, sudden change in the chromosome number 16. And if it is not due to mutation, it is deletion of one or more to the tune of 4 genes. Deletion of 1 to 4 genes causes thalassemia. And 2 more genes affected, the less alpha globin molecule is produced. How many genes are affected? That much less of the alpha globin molecule. And that results in this disease. Look at that. This is the hemoglobin structure. Let me make it wide. Okay. Yeah. Look at that. So, this is chromosome pair 16. 16th chromosome from father, 16th chromosome from mother. And what is missing? The 2 genes, HbA1, HbA2 from father's chromosome, HbA1 and HbA2 from the mother's chromosome. And remember, this is autosomal disorder. That's why we are saying chromosome number 16. How exactly it affects, since it is, we are talking of alpha chain, look at that. Look at that brinjal colored chain, alpha chain. Helical shape of the polypeptide molecule. And I said in hemoglobin, the main part is iron, hemo group. And look at the beta chain, the green colored one. Now, this is how the hemoglobin molecule will be present in the RBC. So, the alpha chain and the beta chain, because of the lack of 2 to 6 genes on chromosome number 16, gets distortion in the structure of hemoglobin. So, distortion in the shape and structure of the hemoglobin molecule results in boy or girl suffering with thalassemia. Okay. Now, in what way this is
Sir,
affected?
the thalassemia means that lower that oxyhemoglobin, sir.
Yes. The iron content will become lesser and lesser.
Yes.
There will be 2 alpha chain and 2 beta chain, sir.
Yes. There will be 2 alpha and 2 beta chains.
Any one of the chain also get mutated means he will get thalassemia.
Yes. Gets and it can be either mutation or deletion. We said no. Deletion. Now you can see the next possibility in chromosome 11. If it is alpha chain, it is 16. If it is chromosome 11, as you are seeing, see that 2 genes, in fact 3, HBBB. Okay, look at that. And if there is any distortion in the beta chain, and that is because of disturbance in chromosome number 11. Right. You can
Sir,
see
Vivek got disconnected, sir.
Vivek got disconnected. Is he waiting there?
He's asking you to
Yeah.
admit.
Okay. Yes, admitted. Vivek is admitted. Let me see whether the room is locked. Yeah, I have unlocked. Okay, now Vivek can join straight. Right. So, if a person is suffering with a disease, genetic disorder called thalassemia, it is because of defect in 2 chromosomes. So, you must remember the chromosome numbers, chromosome number 16 and chromosome number 11. Why I have opened the lobby? Why Gollala is waiting?
Again locked.
Again log. Let me verify. Yeah. Right. Okay. So, alpha chain as well as beta chain gets disturbed, and this alpha chain and beta chain of which molecule? Hemoglobin molecule. And let's see the notes, the points that you must remember. If there is any disturbance in beta globin chain, it is controlled by a single gene HBB on chromosome 11 of each parent. Remember, each parent. And mutation of one or both the genes causes the disease. So, person becomes anemic. And you know, even we can physically check, even before we go to a doctor, whether somebody is suffering with anemia or not. One can check herself or himself. How? You can see the color of the fingers, nails. If it's too whitish, that's an indication. Check your nails. Second, lower eyelid, just stand in front of the mirror, pull your lower eyelid down. Normally it should be reddish, but if it is whitish, that is an indication. And then skin, pale skin. Okay, Sandeep, if somebody is very, very fair and white, don't think he is very healthy or she is very healthy. Sandeep, you have to be careful.
Yes, sir.
So, fairness will not always indicate good health. So, one has to be careful.
Thalassemia.
There may not be thalassemia, at least anemia will be there. Okay? And that's why one need to check the blood test must undergo. And next part we go, this is very interesting one, that is, up to now we have studied disturbance in the gene, disturbance in the structure of the gene. Either the gene is totally deleted or gene has undergone some changes, or at least one nitrogenous base is changed. We said point mutation. So all this can happen, and that results in unfortunately many dreaded diseases. Now comes chromosomal disorders. Here chromosome only disappeared. Okay. So the disorders caused due to either absence or excess. See, there are three possibilities. One is absence. That means, Rakesh, we should have 46 chromosomes to be a healthy human being, right? All of you
What is that abnormal arrangement?
abnormal arrangement is that normal chromosome structure, you know, two ribbon like structures, chromatids, and center there is one bead, rudraksha, centromere. Yeah, so one centromere and two chromatids. This abnormal arrangement is, instead of arranging chromosomes in NCC single file, no, 1 to 46, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that, it may be reversed also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 6, 8 like that. So the position is getting disturbed. We said gene locus, like that here chromosomal position also gets disturbed. Then,
Sir,
yeah,
if more chromosomes are added,
yeah, that's why we are calling syndrome, abnormal human being, not normal human being. If Sandeep has got 46, then only normal human being. Either 46 becomes 47, or 46 becomes 45, or some portion of the chromosome lost, or fourth one is there, chromosome is not in its original position. All these results in chromosomal disorders. So basically, we classify these chromosomal disorders into two categories. One is aneuploidy and second one is polyploidy. You remember, Vivek, we were using these words ploidy, like haploid, diploid. Ploidy refers to sets. How many sets? When we say diploid, two sets of chromosomes, two sets of 23, 23 into 2. Haploid, only one set, half, arda. Okay? Here it is either aneuploidy or polyploidy. What do you mean by aneuploidy? It is the gain or loss of chromosomes due to failure of segregation of chromatids during cell division. Where is the mistake taking place? Thanks to anaphase, isn't it? That is what that is the stage where there should be segregation. No, chromosomes should get separated.
Yes.
And if there is a mistake there, then there will be failure of segregation of chromatids, and that results in diseases.
Aneuploidy.
Yes, aneuploidy will happen. Now I am expanding that. Look at that. Yes, diploid condition, normal ploidy, and aneuploidy. Look at that. Diploid is 2n. Like in our case, Rakesh case, 2n is equal to 46. Now Rakesh writes mathematically 2 into 23 is equal to 46. Now, what happens, Rakesh, in some unfortunate people during meiosis, if there is a error, physiological error, the 2n minus 2, look at that, minus 2, 46 minus 2, 44. Then we say nullisomic. Monosomic, as the name indicates, mono means one, only one chromosome is missing. Then 2n minus 1. 46 minus 1 in human beings, 45. And look at that, another one. Doubly monosomic. One chromosome at different places out. Don't get confused between nullisomic and doubly monosomic. Nullisomic is one pair, one homologous pair only out. In doubly, it is not homologous. One chromosome at different places, 1 plus 1. So 2n minus 1 minus 1. And trisomic, 2n plus 1. Here see, I want you to focus on the last 3. Normally in 2n, it should be 2, but one chromosome extra has come. That means in human being, 46 plus 1, Sandeep, 47. Okay, and luckily so far it is 47, Sandeep. Imagine if one more chromosome is added. Vivek knows what will happen. 40. If it becomes 48, Vivek, what will happen? Yeah? If it becomes 48, what it will become? Yeah, it will become gorilla. No more human being. Okay? We are not only calling it as abnormal human being, it is not a human being, it becomes gorilla. Okay?
So human can become gorilla.
Yes, provided one chromosome is to be added. 46 should become 2. 46 plus 2, 48 chromosomes. Then human beings can become gorillas. Do you want? Vivek, why don't you try? Okay, next. Tetrasomic. Look at that. 2n plus 2. Yeah, 48. That is where the entire thing will be changed. No more human being. And doubly tetrasomic, my God. 2n plus 2 plus 2. See the dangers of plus 2 plus 2. Normally in Karnataka you call it, no? For PUC, plus 2. Here it is plus 2 plus 2, Vivek. So what will happen when these things happen? Why does this happen? As I said, during meiosis you can see the abnormal behavior of the chromosomes. Look at that. N minus 1, how it is happening. N plus 1, how it is happening. Segregation. Okay? So this is what exactly aneuploidy. So in nullisomy, 2n minus 1, a chromosome pair is lost from diploid set. 46 minus 2, 44. Monosomy, 2n minus 1, a chromosome is lost from diploid cell. 2n minus 1, 46 minus 1, 45. Trisomy, 2n plus 1, a chromosome is added to diploid set. Tetrasomy, 2n plus 2, 2 chromosomes are added to diploid set. So this is how this happens. Now let me expand this. Yeah. Look at that. During the segregation of chromosomes, abnormal meiosis. That is the reason why I called it abnormal meiosis. Look at the pattern, how the segregation is taking place. So there is inborn error. That's how the trisomy is coming, 2 plus 1, and monosomy also is coming. So that is the reason why we say it is not normal, abnormal meiosis. So abnormal meiosis results in disorders, and commonly these disorders are called aneuploidy. Okay. Now we go to the next one, polyploidy, or it is also called euploidy. What do you mean by this euploidy? It is an increase in whole set of chromosomes due to failure of cytokinesis. What do you mean by cytokinesis?
Division of site.
Cell division. Cytoplasm. Kinesis, breaking of cytoplasm or breaking of cell. And when does this happen? As all of you know, it is last phase, telophase of the cell division. This is very rare in humans but often seen in plants. So polyploidy luckily is seen in plants. Now look at that. This is the meiotic error that is taking place. So 2n is equal to 6, okay, diploid. And during meiosis, what happens? We are supposed to get n plus n, no? But what's happening here? The 2n is coming straight to the daughter cells, unreduced gametes. Remember we said meiotic 1 is RD, Republic Day, reduction division. In our case 46 becomes 23 and 23. But unfortunately here in polyploidy that is not happening. And look at the zygote. Zygote is enjoying.
So then,
In, this is not mitosis, meiosis only.
2n to 2n only.
2n has become 4n here. It is meiosis, but it has become mitosis. Why? There is no reduction. In fact, there is doubling up. See, parent, how many Sandeep? Parent has got diploid condition 6 and zygote 12. 6 has become 12, doubled. Okay, that is the thing. And you can also see here haploid condition, diploid condition. Okay, and triploid condition and tetraploid condition. So there is no control over the number of chromosomes, and this uncontrollability is because of error during meiosis. Understood? Now naturally somebody like Rakesh will be getting doubt. Sir, because of uncontrollability this is happening. How to control it? So that there is no ploidy, aneuploidy, polyploidy. Both should not happen. All human beings must be like Rakesh. Healthy child. How to do it, Rakesh? Yes, what to do? Vivek? Think? Yeah. Yes, Prasad is there? Prasad is very silent. Yes, Prasad? Yeah, talk, man. Yes, Prasad. Why you allow every time Rakesh, Vivek and Sandeep only? Others also. What to do, Prasad?
Yeah, I'm ready to get it, sir.
Are
Are they result of meiosis 1 or meiosis 2?
What is your guess? Vivek?
1, sir.
Where is reduction? RD, I am telling you, Republic Day. Where does RD take place, Vivek?
Meiosis 1.
Yeah, meiosis 1 and in that anaphase 1. Isn't it? You know it.
There only, it not undergo meiosis.
That is the reason. So one of the particular diseases that we are talking under this is Down's syndrome. There is a disease called Down syndrome. Why is it called Down's? A scientist by name Down has discovered this. It's also called Mongolism. You know Mongolians, how they look like? Like that. What happens here? Look at that. Normal is, yes, 45A plus XX means additional copy of chromosome is taking place. Look at that. It is the presence of an additional copy of chromosome number 21. How many 21 should be there? Look at that. Normally 2 only, no? Autosome number 21 should be 2. One from father, one from mother, but one extra fellow has come. So we say trisomy of 21st chromosome. One chromosome has become extra, Rakesh. 46 plus 1, 47. Where is that extra chromosome? In the 21st pair of chromosomes. That means we can no more call it as 21st pair. We should call it as 21st chromosome, 3 chromosomes. So trisomy. And what will happen because of this syndrome? This mistake results in some phenotypic characters. What are those? Short statured, that means person is giddy up, with a small round head. Look at the shape of the head. Broad, flat face, furrowed big tongue. Tongue, you see, let us see. Partially opened mouth. Okay, look at this baby. Look at the tongue. Can you see the furrow? Means some sort of division in the tongue. Furrow means division. And like our Sandeep, look at that. Mouth will be opening always. No. Sandeep. No. Sandeep always closes the mouth. But of course here Sandeep partially open. Right? Now. They can't close. They can't close. Forcefully also only for some time. Again it is back. So short statured with a small round head, broad flat face, furrowed big tongue and partially opened mouth, broad palm, look at the palm, characteristic palm simian's crease. You can see the lines there, okay, in the palm. And many loops on fingertips. Let me expand that. Okay. And retarded physical, psychomotor and mental development. And of course, congenital heart. Heart also there will be a problem. And short statured, small round head. Again, same thing is repeating. Broad, flat face, furrowed big tongue, partially opened mouth, broad palm with characteristic palm simian crease, many loops on fingertips, retarded physical growth, no, there is no development, physical development, psychomotor development also will not be there, mental development, he will be a buddhu, and congenital heart disease, heart also abnormal. And what do you mean by this? In the palm, look at that. This is how the lines will be there. Look at that. Normal palm creases and simian crease, very deep furrows in the palm. You can see. And here also you can see the mentally retarded child. Look at the palm. Okay? This is how it affects the individual. And look at the eyeball. So you can see the fold, epicanthic fold under the eye, upward slanting eyes, as though when you get angry, when our Vivek gets angry, how his eyes will be, like that. And nose, flat nasal bridge. So you have a nose which is not sharp, it's a flat one. And the tongue, protruding tongue. These are all the various characteristics of Down's syndrome. And look at the gap between first and second digit. It's a toe. There is a wide gap. And just now I said in palm, there is a clear cut deep furrow, simian crease. And then see the head shape, flat, occipital, backside, flat facial profile, as though somebody has hit, that what we call chapati face. So these are all the symptoms of this. And maybe tomorrow I will talk about one more, that is called Klinefelter's syndrome. Right? Until then, take care, keep practicing. Right. Bye.